Hey dandelions, greetings from my job here at Mattress Firm. Another day, another dollar. Hopefully. I thought we would spend the day together and I would give you guys a little insight into my world here at work. Mattress sales, it's when there's nobody here in the store, it's kind of just sitting around, biding your time, doing whatever you want to. I spend a lot of my time studying social media, making posts, and trying to build my platforms and trying to create secondary income streams. It's when a customer walks through that door, that's when the fun starts. And by fun, I mean, it's not a game to me. Like, some salespeople see sales as a game and they put their hat on and want to get all like manipulative and kind of scummy or whatever. For me, it's fun in the sense of I get to make a new connection with somebody. It's a person I probably have never met before, and we get to talk. We get to meet each other at the levels we're at and just vibe. And generally, it's a good time. You do get those sour grapes every now and then that come in and they're just, But for the most part, I am blessed to say that I have gotten more great customers than lemons. So, anyways, I thought I would show you guys around the store and just kind of explain the job a little bit more. I'm filming you from the opposite side of my desk because the lighting is better here, but I have my computer right there. Literally, all I do first thing is I come in, I clock in, I boot up my email, and I boot up our sales system that we use, and then I wait. But now, if I didn't close the store the night before, I will walk around and make sure that things look presentable, that the beds are set up correctly with their feet protectors and their pillows, and I'll pick up some like trash if there's anything like, kind of just cluttering around the store. So now that I've explained all of that, I'm going to walk you guys around the store and explain some of the beds, and we'll just talk and give you guys some insight into my job and my world, where I spend close to 40 hours a week here. All right, guys, so let me get the camera flipped around and I'll be right back. All right, so here's my desk. As you can see, I've got my Stanley there with my iced coffee, my phone stand where I'm recording. That tablet right there is basically our computer, and the monitor connected goes to the tablet and everything. So anyways, let's get started. So we're going to first come over here to the front door so that I can get you guys started from the get-go when you walk into the store. So ding. Okay, so you walk into the store. This is the first thing you see at my location. And yes, I'm right here located off of the Grand Parkway Tollway, so I hear loud cars all day. So we first walk you in, you'll see these 3 beds first. These are going to be really great beds at a little bit lower price point to welcome you into the store so you're not bombarded with luxury price tags right off the bat. This right here is the Dream Cloud series. We just brought these in a couple months ago. Dream Cloud is a brand owned by Ashley Furniture, but these in specific are called Dream Cloud Pressure Smart. Pressure Smart is Mattress Firm's technology. We own that. So Dream Cloud makes these beds exclusively for us. You cannot purchase these at Ashley Furniture or anywhere else. And what the Pressure Smart technology is if you can see it, let me put you down here, you'll notice a slight curvature in the bed, like around right here. and it goes all the way across. What that is a layer of gel memory foam to give you some extra lumbar support in your back. This right here is the firm version, and it does come in a medium, a plush pillow top, and an extra firm pillow top. Sounds kind of like an oxymoron, but I'll get to that bed. These right here are Sealy's Brenhams. He comes in a medium and a medium pillow top, so it's actually more on the softer side. These are truly great, solid, traditional mattresses. If you're looking for just a good, like no frills, nothing spectacular, but just a good medium feel, it's him. And a slightly softer version is him. Now, we're walking over here to my favorite part of the store, which is Tempur-Pedic. These are some of the best mattresses on the market. And I'm not just saying that because they're like some of the most expensive. I literally sleep on this bed right here that's a split king. This is their Luxe Breeze, and this is the soft version. Why I love this bed so much is I'm a very hot sleeper. And it's weird. I'm like usually pretty cold all day, but at nighttime, my body turns into a furnace and I radiate so much heat. This right here is one of the coldest mattresses on the market. It gets you sleep up to 10 degrees cooler throughout the night. It's got 4 layers of heat diffusing layers, as well as a cool to the touch cover, and it truly does the job. I've had this bed for going on 8 years now, and when I tell you I went from sweating every single night to now maybe once or twice a month at max, and it's, if even that, it's pretty uncommon. Like, this bed really does the trick, and after 8 years it is still giving me that cool to the touch feel. Now mind you, when I bought my Luxe Breeze, it was only 8 degrees cooler, so this bed is an upgraded version. But yeah, I still love my Luxe Breeze, and it's, when people come in and ask me about Tempur-Pedic and if they last a long time, these beds, every bed in my store will get you a 10-year warranty, but Tempur-Pedics are built to last more like 20 years. And after 8 years of me and my husband sleeping on that mattress, you would never know, honestly, that anybody slept on it. There are no dips, sags, body impressions, anything. Just make sure to rotate your bed once or twice a year, but it's fantastic. It comes in a firm, and it now comes in a medium hybrid. One thing I will say about Tempur-Pedic, no matter which bed you go with, their material is so sensitive to temperature. So if your room is on the colder side, it's naturally going to feel firmer until you get in the bed and you your body heat warms it up. It responds to your heat and your weight. And the beautiful thing about Tempur-Pedic is that it sculpts to your body to give you ultimate pressure relief. And if your bedroom, is naturally on the warmer side, it might feel a little bit softer just because it's responding to temperature. Now, if you're not a hot sleeper and you don't need the cooling, you can step over here to the Adapt line. Now, these are fantastic. They are made with the advanced relief material, which is extra sculpting to your body, extra pressure relieving. So it comes in a medium, a soft, and these are the Luxe Adapts, the high end. They come in a medium, soft, and a firm. Then you could step down to the Pro Adapt, which comes in a medium, soft, and firm. I've got the firm and the medium. That firm one right there, this is the firmest Tempur-Pedic they make. He is like a solid brick. So if you're looking for an extra firm bed, this truly is one of the best. And of course, then you have the Adapt, which are these two on the ends. These are going to be your entry-level Tempur-Pedics. They are just an 11-inch brick of Tempur material with no bells or whistles. So these are the Tempur-Pedic lineup, and next up I will show you guys the Sealy mattresses. Alright y'all, I'm getting the phone set up so I can talk to y'all and be on camera more, so that way you're not just hearing my voice. So this bed right here is Sealy's best mattress that they have on the market. This is called their High Point. He comes in a firm, a medium, and a soft. So the thing with Sealy that I always like to tell people with their High Points, these beds are a jack of all trades, but not necessarily a master at any one thing in particular. I'm just keeping my eye on the door. So they offer a really nice, cool feeling. So if you're a hot sleeper, these are great. They are nowhere near as cold as Tempur-Pedic. They are hybrids. Hybrids means half inner spring and half memory foam. So the reason I say they're not really a master at any one thing is that no memory foam is going to do what Tempur-Pedic does. No memory foam is going to give you that sculpting, truly pressure relieving feel that Tempur-Pedic can do. However, these beds feel really comfortable. And the great thing about them is that they are priced very competitively. I like to tell people these are kind of the beds for when you're bougie on a budget, as my friend Peachy Maddie would say. When you want more of a luxury feel, but you don't have the price of Tempur-Pedic, you don't have the money to spend that right now, these are good mattresses. They really are. And they are some of the most sold beds in the industry. They offer the Sealy Chill is what they call their cooling material. The beautiful thing that I do like about these, they are one of the only hybrids on the market. They do edge to edge coil support. So see how I'm sitting on the edge of the bed? Most hybrids, if you sit on the edge of them, you sink because the coils aren't all the way to the edge. There's a foam encasement. Sealy did away with the foam encasement. Excuse me, I'm just keeping an eye on the door. And they put the springs all the way to the edge so that you can sit on the edge of the bed or lay on it and you've got something pushing back on you, which is really fantastic. So another thing, before I get up, Sealy beds more recently here at Mattress Firm introduced some traditional beds. So we now have a couple of medium feel pillow tops from them, which Sealy here at Mattress Firm didn't do in the past. They're really great beds at a very good competitive price. For what they are good. And if that's your kind of feel, I would never knock them. I'm a Tempur-Pedic guy. They're great pillow tops. They're great for like a guest bedroom or like for a starter bed. But if you're really looking for some cooling material or like pressure relief, if you have any like body aches, any back issues like back pains or injuries and stuff, Tempur-Pedic is kind of going to be the route you want to go. So let me grab the phone and we'll move right along, you guys. Right here are those two Sealy pillow tops I was talking about. These are called the Norman and the Lacy. Now, I want to show you guys one of the next brands that's pretty prominent here at Mattress Firm, and that's Purple. Purple has amazing advertising. You've probably seen their ads online. They're really great beds. They are good at what they do, y'all. But they are not a feel that everyone loves, myself included. I will never knock them. They are good beds. They do their purpose and they do it well. But it's kind of like a waterbed. You're gonna feel movement and jiggling, and I don't love it. But the people who do, man, they ride or die for Purple. I have some like hardcore Purple fans that come through the store every now and then. So with Purple's lineup, if you go on their website or to any other store, these same exact beds will come with a white cover. This gray cover is exclusive to Mattress Firm, and it's a cool touch cover because purple beds tend to get warm, and so this kind of helps mitigate that so that you don't overheat in the bed. The thing with purple that sets it apart from anything else is this gel flex grid right here. I'm going to show you with this thing right here. This flat side represents laying on your back. So see how it's like super supportive and holds you up? But then you've got those two humps right there. That's your shoulders and hips. Watch the way they dig into that grid. So as a side sleeper, these beds feel fantastic. As a back sleeper, they are going to hold you up and be supportive. Again, I always tell people, try them. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. Unfortunately, there is no like gray space in between. But one thing I will say, purple makes a really great pillow. And this pillow has become one of my favorites as of recently. Let me grab my phone stand and I'll show it to you guys. But I absolutely am falling in love with this pillow, and I think I'm going to buy one right here. This is their Purple Harmony pillow. Let me show you guys. Hey everybody, we're gonna try to do the camera like this. If I can hold it still and correctly, I'm gonna lay down so you guys can see me on the Purple Harmony pillow. I didn't like this pillow for the longest time because I didn't give it a fair shot. It's so comfortable though, and what I really like about it is this purple material does such a great job of like contouring to the shape of your head while being supportive. Like it squishes but it pushes back on you at the same time. It's so hard to explain, but I really, really love this pillow, and I think I'm gonna end up buying one when I have some extra money. And my husband loves it too, but he loves their newer pillow even more, so that's probably the one he's gonna get. And it's called the Dream Layer pillow. It's good and it's very popular, but I like this Harmony one a little bit more. The Dream Layer pillow, it brings in a new type of purple material called the Dream Layer Grid, and it's very supportive and it's very thick, and you can remove some of it to make it thinner, so it's kind of cool. But Purple, one thing I give them credit for, I may not love their mattresses, but their accessories though, like their purple seat cushion and everything, man, they make some great accessories. So let me show you guys it's the luxury line of Purple. It's called the Rejuvenates. They're the most expensive beds in the store. A lot of people think it's Tempur-Pedic. Nah, it's the Purples. All right, that's my lunch kit on top of it. Meet the Rejuvenate Royales. These are exclusive to Mattress Firm. They have a beautiful cover on them. I will say these beds are pretty. These beds are very thick, like upwards of like 17, 18 inches. They have, in that one right there, he is the top of the line. And there's one other bed that's above him that's even more expensive, but he's so expensive that most stores don't get him. But that bed right there is called the Monarch. That bed has 5 layers in him. He's got inner springs, he's got memory foam, he's got latex, he has the gel flex grid, and he's got the Dream Layer grid. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. He's a little bit more on the firmer side, and unlike the other purples, these ones don't really jiggle. They isolate motion very well. They're comfortable, but again, I'm a Tempur-Pedic guy, so I show them off and I really hype them up and try to get people like excited for them, but they see that price tag and it does tend to kind of draw people away. But they are good beds, y'all. They really are. So the only other bed I would show y'all, so we had Beauty Rest, but they are being taken out of the store. So The other family that I will show you guys is good old Stearns and Foster. I love these beds. Stearns and Foster is one of the oldest traditional mattress makers. Here's the thing. Stearns and Foster is undergoing a revamp, a facelift, if you will. Come October, they're going to release an all-new lineup. These beds, we are selling off our floor models. So if you're looking for a traditional queen-size bed, I can get you a good deal on one if you're in the Houston area. Anyway, though, I love Stearns and Foster. And our Tempur-Pedic rep, because Tempur-Pedic does own Stearns and Foster, told me that these new Stearns, they're not going to be this color for one. They're gorgeous, she said. And she said they are way more comfortable and just they feel totally different. I can't wait to get them in the store because I have always enjoyed selling Stearns and Foster. They are one of the few beds that are genuinely hand tufted. Every bed is sewn and created from scratch. And what's really cool is right there on your mattress, the person who made your mattress and sewed it together, they autograph it for you so that you know it was truly individualized. So if you're looking for a good traditional mattress, Stearns and Foster is it. I love these beds. I hate that they are removing the floor models in July and we're not getting the new ones till October. But that's the name of the game. All right, so that is the showroom here at work, and now we just sit and wait. I just sit and wait for the customers to come in so that I can do my thing. I can talk. I like to consider myself not a salesperson, but I'm more of a consultant, and I'm just gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get to know each other. You're gonna tell me what your sleep needs are, and I'm gonna match you up with whatever you need. And I love to tell people, don't come in here trying to rush. It should never be a fast thing. You should never come in here and think like, oh, I'm gonna pick my bed in like 2 seconds flat or whatever. It's something, okay, you're gonna be sleeping on this bed. Let's take the time. Let's talk about things. Let's understand what makes these mattresses great. And what I love to do is I romance my customers. Like when I start finding the beds that they're vibing with really well, I start romancing them and just telling them what makes that bed so great and why it's a great decision. And ultimately, I always remind my customers, listen to your body. Your body's gonna tell you what mattress is right for you. And yeah, that's it. I literally just sit here and wait for customers to come in. And in my spare time, I'm building my social media platforms. Or if I get really bored, I'll watch Netflix or YouTube. And that's it. Mattress Firm, it can be boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. We don't always see a lot of foot traffic, and a lot of people come in thanks to TikTok asking us, is it true? Do you guys launder money? Are y'all a scam? Because we never see cars here. So we are commission-based salespeople, and depending on which mattress you buy, it doesn't take a lot of sales to make money. This job, it has good rewards. It pays well when you get the right traffic and the right customers buying the right beds. Lately, with the economy, with everything going on in the world, with these gas prices, grocery prices, everything, traffic has been a lot slower than it normally is. And that's why I'm spending so much of my time really trying to build secondary income streams on my social medias. Because I'm learning at 39 years old, I know I'm late to the game, I'm learning that you should not and you cannot rely on one sole source of income. And I hate that I didn't realize this beforehand. And if I could teach any young person this, start building multiple income streams. Don't rely on just one. And get on social media. Get on social media. You don't even have to do it to become an influencer, because God knows I'm not trying to influence people, like, as far as like, oh, you should buy this, oh, you should support this, blah, blah, blah. I'm literally just telling my story, because I'm a hard worker, I'm disabled, I'm gay, I have multiple sclerosis, all that stuff. So I'm telling my story, and I'm also showing the world like my life at work. And I'm also fighting the political battle, because I'm trying to save my once great state of Texas, and she can be great again, but we got things to work on. That's not the point of this video though, sorry. So I just wanted to show you guys a bit of my life here at work. I am here 4 days a week for close to 40 hours. Yeah. And we just, like today especially, today is the last soccer game in FIFA. So I'm really not expecting a soul to walk in the store today. But I'm here, and I am here with a great attitude, and I'm here ready to take care of my customers when they come in, like I always am. You can always count on me. If you're looking for a new mattress, I got you. Hit me up. You don't even have to be in Houston. I can ship nationwide. I got you. And if you're here in Houston, come in and see me, and let's vibe, let's hang out. We can always drink a coffee and just chill and get to know each other. It's fun times. One thing I do love about my store in particular is that it's not a busy store. So when I do get customers in, we get to like really have an intimate sales moment and just try the beds out and just talk and make deep personal connections, which that's my favorite thing about the job, is the connections and the vibes with people. I love that so much. We have had some deep moments in my stores that I've worked at. I've had some cries, some prayers. We've had everything. That's one thing I will say. That's why I've been here for 5 years, and that's why I love my job, and I'm very thankful for this job, because of the connections I'm making, the lives I'm able to touch. I'm able to help people. I meet them where they are. I've had customers come in who are really like going through the gig, and I can help them. And that means a lot to me. Yeah. So welcome to Mattress Firm. Let me know if you made it to the end of the video down below. Let me know of any other types of videos here at work you would love to see. And as always, I love you so much, and I appreciate you being here and being a part of my community. Love you, love you, love you.